Grand Rise, peoples. Grand Rise. I'm gonna finish off from that story yesterday, y'all. When I was working at Mustang Expediting, I was telling y'all about. I'm gonna finish that story, y'all. Adjust this camera. Yeah. Yeah, y'all, I had quit. That was my last day. I quit. When I dropped that truck off, after I done crushed the whole top, passenger side, in the back, roof of the cab, crushed the cab, y'all. So when I goes back in the office, the dispatcher like, look, I told him, yo, man, y'all gave me a motherfucking phone, can't hold no charge. The motherfucking, the pilot, motherfucker won't jack up and keep losing air after I pump the motherfucker up. He said, you gotta get out of here and get that load down Delaware. Just the dispatcher. You gotta get that load down there. They waiting for that load. I said, you know what? I quit. You know what I mean? I quit. He was like, all right. I said, shit, holla. I leaves out. I got a check coming though, y'all. Remember, I told y'all everything was straight time. On this check, I had every bit of like 50, 55 hours or some shit like that. This was on maybe a Tuesday or a Wednesday when I quit. Get paid every week. Know what I mean? Shit. He said, well, when you come in to pick up your check, bring your uniforms with you. No problem. No problem whatsoever, my friend. So, Friday come, I go to pick up the Chiseneck, but when I pull in, Chester Township Police park right by the building, right? Police. Because this is in Aston, so they had this Chester Township, so they had Chester Township Police sitting right there by the building. Know what I mean? So I said to myself, okay, they probably think I'm gonna come in here and raise some hell. Know what I mean? I'm just coming to get my check. I got their uniforms, I'm out. Fuck that. Find me another job. The same way I came looking, I'ma leave out looking again, know what I mean? Boom, that's the thing about a CDL, y'all. So, grab my check, give them the uniforms and everything. Boom. I go to my motherfucking wheel, open up that motherfucking check. That shit zeros, ladies and gentlemen. That shit zeros like a motherfucker, man. I'm like, you know what? I ain't gonna even argue the facts. I ain't gonna even argue the facts. You know what I mean? I had every bit of 50, 55 hours, 56 hours, right? Straight time. But still, ladies and gentlemen, call back up. Police right there. Remember I told y'all they had police sitting there for a reason. I thought they thought I was gonna come out of my character when I seen that check was zeros. Call back up there like, yo, you know what I mean? What's up? Oh, well, you know, when you first started, we didn't charge you for the physical that you had, the DOT physical you had to get done. I said, and they ain't cost no motherfucking hundreds of dollars for that. They ain't never say nothing about the motherfucking, the truck being crushed. They never said nothing about that shit, y'all. And I ain't say nothing. So when they said, we over the east side too, y'all. So when they said It was for the physical, the DOT physical. I was like, word? All right, word. Shit, I left it at that, y'all. I took a loss on that one, but like I said, y'all, with that CDL, you're gonna get some work. You're gonna get some work, y'all. So I end up, I applied for another company. It was a tire company I had started working for. It was a tire company I was working for and shit, y'all. So I took a loss on that one, you know what I mean? But hey, goes back to the other video I was talking about, karma, motherfucker, right? That karma came right back 3 days when I went to pick that check up and kicked me in the ass, you know what I mean? But it was all good, though. It was all good, y'all. So I had to pay for the truck getting fucked up, basically. That's what it boiled down to. They took my whole goddamn check to pay for that motherfucking truck. That was it, my fault. It was my fault. So I had to pay for it, y'all. That's why the police was out there, but I knew, you know what I mean? I wasn't going in there acting like a motherfucking fool. Getting locked the fuck up. Oh, nah, I ain't doing that. Fuck that shit. Like I said, I came looking for a job, I can leave looking for a job. And like I said, I got a job within like a week after that, at this tire company I was working with, right? You ain't need no CDL for that, just a regular driver's license. So I went back down from 14 miles an hour. I went on back down to, I think they was paying like $8.50. I told y'all, like $8.50 to deliver them tires and shit. But I was local, it was cool. Had 2 runs a day. Once you get done your second run, you done for the day. You can be done by 1, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. But remember, you get an hourly pay. So the earlier you'll get done, the less hours you'll have on your check, right? So I did that job, delivering tires and shit. And had a situation there, y'all. Whereas though, first of all, let me tell y'all about child support. Hey, since I've been working, got on the record, got on the books, hit the plantation. And they was able to run up on me for child support. Now, I mean, I had arrears and shit. These females be taking people to court, taking their baby daddies to court, and don't even let them know. Now, I mean, arrears build up on them. So I was up to maybe like down there 13, 14,000 arrears, you know what I mean? Before I even found out I was on child support. You know what I mean? That was the illegal part about this shit, you know what I mean? So, like I said, I was paying $65 a week out my motherfucking check for child support. Only had one, right? But the thing is, I was taking care of him. I was taking care of my child. The one I was on child support for, right? Couldn't be there every day because I was in another relationship, but I spent quality time and things of that nature. And when I end up going out media for domestic relation, y'all, when I tell y'all that shit is a headache, that shit is a headache. You know what I mean? Back and forth out media, they increase your shit, all types of shit. You know what I mean? If they find out you got another job paying a couple dollars an hour. That's why I said it's kind of good, because the more you make, the more they gonna take. You getting paid $7 an hour, $8 an hour, man, you barely making it. Know what I mean? You got bills and all that, which they don't give a damn about. Domestic relation don't give a damn about that. They'll tell you to go find another job. And then if you find another job, they're gonna go up on your child support. So it's a no-win situation, know what I mean? Straight up, man. That shit fuck shit, man. That's highway robbery with no motherfucking weapon and shit. Child support, like I said, no one overturned that shit, man. But like I said, y'all. It was taking out my check. Plus I had insurance from the job, which was Aflac, right? You want to get Aflac and shit of that nature. And I'm gonna keep it. I told you I'll keep it 100 with y'all. My check every week from that tire company after child support, dug in that motherfucker, and Aflac took their couple dollars. Your boy was bringing home checks. $65, $70 a week. Checks. Know what I mean? Yo, no way you gonna come up. No way in hell you gonna come up. At that point, you're a slave. Know what I mean? To the system of domestic relations. Especially if you got arrears and they never told you about that shit. Your arrears more than you ever made in any of all your jobs put together. Know what I mean? More than that. Some motherfuckers in six figures domestic relation. You know, how the fuck they gonna pay that back? You know what I mean? So, like I said, y'all, my check's like $65, $70 a week. That's taking a whole lot out of a man. You understand me? That shit ain't doing nothing but demanding the motherfucker, man. Turning you into a old little boy. You know what I mean? $65, $70 a week. And I'm dealing with money with the tire company. Like, I'm going to these businesses, establishments that's ordering tires. So I'm dealing with money, hundreds of dollars. I'm dealing with thousands of dollars. I'm dealing with checks. One time I'm coming back to the office, I got like almost 8,000 on me, right? That's a Friday. That's payday, God damn it. Man, that shit, like I said, y'all, that shit hurts your spirit, man. I got all this money. I can say, you know what? Fuck this job. I'm out. I'm taking, but now I'm chancing on robbing the job, getting locked up. And not only that, fucking up my job history, right? Fucking up my job history and shit. Nobody want to hire you. They find out you were stealing from the job, you know what I mean? Especially a nice sum of money. Anything over $1,000, I heard, is a felony. You heard? Anything over $1,000 is a felony. So, I'm like, you know what I mean? Dealing with it. Take the motherfucking money in. Get my check, like I said, $65, $70 after child support. Aflac, the insurance, get their money out my check. I'm like, damn. It's like you working for nothing at that point. You know what I mean? You working to pay off arrears that you had no clue of. You know what I mean? Because your child's mother decided to take you out fucking media on some bullshit, looking to get Section 8 and some food stamps and shit, listening to her girlfriend. You know you can sue him, right? Get on the list for Section 8, get some motherfucking bread and some food stamps, right? So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm working, I'm still working, you know what I mean? I'm still working for nothing. So, I end up going to this one spot I used to deliver to, because I had Delaware County and Philadelphia area. So I go to the one spot in Sharon Hill, Salerno's tires, right? I go to Salerno's. That's in Sharon Hill on Hook Road, y'all. Know what I mean? So I come in, I'm the deliverer, I'm the tire man. I'm coming, I'm out. I gotta be in and out. Because I got other deliveries. I gotta go up Northeast Philadelphia once I leave here, Salerno's. So I go in, the owner, he cool, which I thought he was anyway. He showed his true colors. When the person show you who they are, believe them, yeah? I always stick with that saying, right? So I'm on some nice boat right there, yo. So I'm on some look, I gotta drop these tires and I'm out. You know what I mean? When I tell y'all I went inside the office, so the only thing he gotta do is put his initial on the paper. I give him a copy of it and I'm out. You know, I keep a copy for my record, take back to the job, I'm gone. It's a few people inside the office, customers. He never talked to me like that. That motherfucker said, who the hell told you to come in here? Get back in that truck and wait for me to come out. Who the hell you think you talking to? I said, oh, no, you don't. The receipt, I already dropped the tires off the receipt, ripped that shit, pulled it off, threw it on his motherfucking desk, jumped back in the truck, I was out. Had to go up Northeast, right? Makes my delivery, boom, boom, boom. When I get back to the job, Massa get to talking about, I need to talk to you for a minute. I said, what's going down? What's going down, Timmy? What's going down? You had word with the dude at Salerno's? I said, nah, we ain't had no word. He just was very disrespectful and was talking to me like I was a little child. And we ain't doing that. Oh, well, Salerno brought us in $50,000 last year. Know what I mean? He's a good customer, this, that, and the third. Next time you go up there and you have word with him, I'm gonna have to let you go. Word? Like that? You don't even listen to your employee? You don't even defend your employee side and listen to what I had to say? I said, you right. You right. I said, you right. I'm mad as a motherfucker, y'all. I'm on flames in the inside, right? I get inside my personal car. Once I punched out, I got my motherfucking personal car, y'all. I went right back up Salerno's. At that point, fuck this job, right? You ain't gonna smear my name like that. I go back up Sharon Hill to Salerno's. I pull up. The worker that's out there, that man, him be busting it up, white boy. When I pull up, my shit tinted dark as a motherfucker, know what I mean? He come up, can I help you? Oh, what's up, dude? I said, man. He said, what's up? I said, nah, Salerno called back to the job and told them motherfuckers I was up here disrespecting. He said, huh? I said, yeah. The motherfucker talk about firing me and shit if we had word again. But at this point, I don't even give a fuck about that job. I go find another job. Same way I came looking, I'll leave out looking. Know what I mean? He said, I heard that dude, but nah. He said, man, Salerno, old man Salerno, he got dementia. Know what I mean? Like Joe Biden. Know what I mean? He sometime an ass motherfucker. I said, word? He said, yeah, man. I said, you know what, man? I appreciate that, bro, because I don't know where this was going to go at. I was going to end up getting locked up because I came back on his property at this point. I'm in Sharon Hill, y'all. I ain't give a damn at that point. I wanted him to see if he was going to call back to the job and say that worker came up here in his personal car. I'm not on the job. I'm not on the clock. You know what I mean? So you can't fire me because I'm not on the clock. I'm with my personal shit, bitch. So, long story short, everything was everything. I come back, no bullshit, y'all. I come back. The next day, I do my run. I gotta go to Salerno's. He one of my #1 dudes. You know what I mean? First dude I'm going to. I'm at Salerno's as I'm ready to pull in Salerno's. If you know about Hook Road in Sharon Hill, it's constantly traffic rolling, right? I'm waiting to turn in out of nowhere. Boom! Motherfucker hit the back of the truck, y'all. Hit the back of the truck. I hit the gas a little bit, went up on the sidewalk, hit the pole, boom! Tires everywhere in the road. I laid down on the passenger side at that point, know what I mean? Ambulance had to take me to the hospital, goddammit. And like I said, karma a motherfucker, y'all. Cause karma came back to bite Salerno that day in my job. Cause goddammit, I went out on workman's comp. Goddammit, you know what I mean? Right after you just told me you was gonna let me go over something Salerno that got dementia said to you over the phone. Look how karma worked, y'all. Look how the Most High worked, y'all. You know what I mean? So yeah, I went out on workman's comp, y'all. End up suing the motherfucking that hit me in workman's comp, know what I mean? So, like I said, I went out again off that job, the tire job, and I end up upgrading my CDL. I went back to school, y'all, all state trucking. Remember I told you I had a class B. And that combination test I had took when I told you I had all the endorsements, I'm glad I took combination because when I went to all state school trucking, I'm upgrading to an A. I had to go take the test again on PennDOT, the computer. But when I got to PennDOT, she said, you already took the combination test. So I was like, oh, bet. You know what I mean? So I was right in the class, y'all. Right in the class. And the class was for 2 weeks. 4 weeks, I'm sorry, 4 weeks. First week, y'all in the class is going over safety. And the next 3 weeks, y'all on the course, on the field. On hand shit, know what I mean? So I end up upgrading to a class A. I went through the, I kept telling y'all about, if y'all got one of those sites at y'all city that you can go Career Link. I went through Career Link. A friend of mine, she had went through Career Link to get her CDLs. And it was a grant program. What Donald Trump talking about now about these grants. That's why I said, y'all, these programs ain't gonna be here forever. Y'all have to take advantage of these programs while they here, y'all. Anyone, I encourage anyone, if that thing ain't stopped with the grants, to go back to school, to upgrade, y'all go and get them grants. Go to y'all local Career Links and tell them y'all want to go back to school for some training. They'll pay for that shit. There's government money out there for that. That's the funds everybody was talking about Donald Trump stopping from freezing, not stopping, freezing everything right now. But if they didn't freeze that program to go back to school and get a motherfucking degree or a trade or a CDL or something, y'all better jump on that shit, y'all. So I went back, like I said, 4-week course, in and out, 1,000 jobs offering you jobs before you graduate. I just got a restriction on my license because taking your tests and them sticks, they went to the downshift. Remember I was telling y'all in Mustang, I was in downshift and I wasn't doing shit because I ain't had no training like that from Allstate. But when I went to Allstate, y'all, I'm a totally different dude now with the CDL now. I know all about the pre-trip inspection, pop the hood, go through all the fluids, air brake. I've been how to do the air brake test. I mean, the whole 9. Allstate give you a whole layout. Like I said, it's only 4 weeks, y'all. Y'all gonna graft to that shit. So, yeah, I end up doing that course 4 weeks. And I got that restriction on my license where I can't drive them sticks, you know what I mean? Because I wasn't downshifting when we was coming to them lights. They want you to downshift, y'all. I was driving that bitch like it was a personal stick shift, know what I mean? And the instructor said it in the beginning of the day one. He said, who know how to drive a stick in here? Then everybody raised their hand except for one dude. He said, well, I tell y'all what, y'all gonna be everybody that raised their hand, y'all gonna be the worst people learning. The best person that's gonna learn is that young man that never drove a stick in his life. And he never lied about that, y'all. He never lied about that shit, y'all. Straight up facts. So, long story short, I graduated all state, got my motherfucking CDL Class A. Now I can get triples and doubles and triples. I upgraded to that. So I got all my endorsements except for hazmat because I wasn't using it. You know what I mean? So that's a good thing, ladies and gentlemen, that I got in my wallet. So I can fall back and dig in my wallet and work. Either if I want to do transportation with buses or if I want to get into the trucking industry. It's wide open for me. Opportunity is there, y'all. I can pick this time. I can pick and choose the job I want. You know what I mean? The job don't choose me. I can pick the jobs I want now. You know what I mean? Because I got opportunity in any fucking profession when it comes to that CDL Class A. You know what I mean? But yeah, I wanted to finish off the story letting y'all know about that. You know what I mean? That workman's comp. And I end up, like I said, y'all, that shit fucked me up. That accident at the tire company. You know what I mean? I got cut 3 times, y'all, on my back. So, nigga fucked up. I got cut 3 times, goddammit. Not once, not twice, but 3 times. You know what I mean? And the rest is history. You know what I mean? But back to child support. When I settled my case, they took their money from the rip. I think they took like 13,000. I was down to like 13,000 from 14, which ain't shit. But it was paid off. You know what I mean? So I don't owe them motherfuckers shit. And I tell people, if you got any type of third-party cases going on, and you got child support and you got arrears, they getting their money, y'all. I don't give a damn what you talking about. They getting their money from the rip. I said that to a young man that's going through it now. But his not with workman's comp. His is with Social Security disability. He didn't report his income. And he got a case about to settle. They taking that. Before he even know it, they taking that. You know what I mean? You can try to swivel all you want. Try to settle the case before they dig into that shit. They already know. Your Social Security number don't lie. That's a tracking device, nigga. You know what I mean? That's a tracking device. Yeah. They paid my arrears off and shit. They took that from the rip. What I never had and never seen, you know what I mean, is good. I never had it. So I never seen it, never had it. So when they took their money from the rip, that was a burden off my motherfucking shoulder, know what I mean? That's why I advocate so much for these brothers that's on child support, because ain't nobody advocating for these brothers that got hundreds of thousands of arrears, but they taking care of their kids, though. They just got caught up in some bullshit that the baby mom never told them that they was taking them out beating. Domestic relations. And then when they finally ran up on them, shit, you was already up to like maybe 6,000, 7,000 that you owe these motherfuckers, right? And that's a fact. That's illegal. So I'm hearing things with Donald Trump doing to shake up domestic relations. But let me tell y'all, don't get too happy, y'all. Don't get too happy, because if you got arrears, goddammit, and then you claiming your income tax, I never was able to claim none of my income taxes, y'all, because I owe domestic relation arrears. So I'm working, I can't even claim my income tax, because I can file for my income tax, but they gonna take that towards the arrears, all of it. Ain't none of them we gonna take a percentage, they take all of it. What you own, you know what I mean, until that bill is paid. That's why I said, y'all, that shit is like, a no-winner situation for especially a black man. I'm gonna keep it all the way funky with y'all. Straight up. You see a lot of people locked up for domestic relations and shit. They like, man, I'm not paying that shit, man. I'm gonna pay that shit. I can't afford that shit, man. You know what I mean? I feel them, trust me. I feel them. But like I said, don't get too comfortable and too happy, ladies and gentlemen, because if you got rears, you still gonna have to pay them rears. You know what I mean? They ain't gonna wipe them rears out. Trust me. Anything that got something to do with dollars, you think they're gonna wipe the rears out? Hell nah. They're gonna keep them rears there. Now you can pay your rears off, and then you can start, you know what I mean, the situation what Trump got going on. But for right now, goddammit, if you got rears, and Trump talking what he talking, you still gotta pay them rears, yeah? Ain't no way around that shit. It's already established. But Trump wanna cap it where that shit don't get out of hand like it is. Y'all Google that shit. Google the highest motherfucker that owe child support. In any state y'all in. That shit'll come up. Y'all motherfuckers will be seeing 200,000, 300,000. You like, how the fuck these motherfuckers gonna pay that? Working at a job that only pays $7. But with that being said, I wanted to come up and finish that video from yesterday about Mustang Expediting. And till the next time, y'all, peace.